What is up, YouTube? With the Cyberpunk TCG Kickstarter ending and breaking all kinds of crazy records, they pretty much made $27 million plus in funding. And don't forget about all those last minute late pledges who are paying extra for the late pledge. But anyway, that's a whole talk for another time. This whole thing made me think about Edgerunners, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the anime. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Please don't beat me. But I'm actually not an anime guy. I tried watching Attack on Titan. I actually watched a whole season, and I tried watching the Seven Deadly Sins. I made it more than halfway through season one. And it's not that they're bad, or it's not like I didn't like the animation or the story. It's kind of just the commitment, right? It's the like hundreds of episodes and like filler arcs. Like the Seven Deadly Sins, did I really have to watch a whole episode on that flying fairy pillow dude in a tournament? like, it's just like it's just the filler. I don't have patience for that. So when people told me to watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners, because I absolutely loved that game when it came out, I fucking just peak video gaming on PC, keyword. I expected the same thing. This is another anime I drop halfway through, but instead, this show completely blindsided me because in 10 episodes, it delivered one of the most complete, emotional, and impactful stories I've ever seen or watched in a long time. And honestly, this might be the best anime I've ever seen, which is not many. But if you're like me, if you're like me and you don't usually watch anime, it might be worth watching. Yeah, just boot up Netflix and check it out. So here's the first thing that makes this show stand out. It respects your time. It's only 10 episodes long. No filler, no dragged out arcs, no wasted moments. Every single scene matters. We follow David Martinez, a kid growing up in the slums of Night City. His mom is doing everything she can to give him a better life. She sends him to school where he clearly doesn't belong among the elite of the world, and you feel that instantly. The divide between the rich and the poor, the pressure, the isolation, and then one day everything changes. A tragedy hits, and David is forced into a world where he was never meant to survive in. He installs illegal cyberware, something way beyond a normal person should handle, and instead of breaking, he adapts. And from that moment on, the story does not slow down. It escalates, and it escalates fast. This is where the show really hooks you. David gets pulled into a crew led by Maine. So Maine is like this loud, powerful, aggressive dude. He's the leader of the pack? But underneath all that, he's a mentor. He sees something in David, even if he doesn't always know how to guide him. And then there's Dorio. She's the calm, grounded presence that holds everything together. Without her, the crew would probably fall apart sooner rather than later. And then there's Rebecca. Rebecca is absolute chaos. She's loud, wild, unpredictable, but still fiercely loyal. She's the kind of character that could have been annoying, and she is annoying. Like, most people probably won't like her when they first meet her on the show. But she ends up being actually one of the most memorable side characters in the entire show, if not most shows. Most live action shows I've watched have less character than her. I'm looking at you, any Yellowstone related show. And then there's even side characters like Pilar, who at first he's like a comic relief, but even his time on the show, he ends up having real impact because this world, it doesn't care who you are. Like, I guess I don't want to spoil it, but he just has a lasting impact. And then finally, there's Kiwi. She's the quiet, calculated, observant character. She doesn't say much, but you can still tell that she understands the rules of Night City better than anyone. And without spoiling anything, that makes her dangerous in a completely different way. And then finally, the best for last, we have Lucy. She's the one who pulls David into this world. At first, she's distant, detached, but as the story unfolds, you realize she's not chasing something. She's trying to escape. Her dream is simple. She just wants to leave Night City behind. And that's what makes her relationship with David so powerful. Because David, he wants the opposite. He wants to rise within the system. He wants to almost be like V from Cyberpunk 2077, the video game. He wants to like be known. He wants that street cred. You know, he's farming this. Like, actually, in the anime, you kind of see him do missions like in the video game. He's straight up farming that street cred. Like he's starting low and then he's slowly building up, hitting those gigs, getting that street cred, becoming stronger, and you see him get stronger in the like V in the game. You see him just get like cyber weared out in the anime. Like his whole body changes as the episodes go on, and you physically see it and you like just mentally see it. He matures, he's more experienced, but then you kind of see him kind of degrade as he installs more cyberware. So while David wants to stay and just cyberware himself out and build that street cred, Lucy wants out. And that difference creates tension, but it's still something real, something human. So here's where the show starts to get heavy. In this world, the more cyberware you install, the more you lose yourself. It's called cyberpsychosis. And you don't just hear about it, you see it happen. It literally starts from the first episode until the last. You see it to random characters in the world, like people just lose it and the NCPD have to take them out. You see it happen to the characters you care about. It happens slowly and painfully as they start to lose control. And they just lose control until there's nothing left of who they used to be. And the scariest part of all this is that David knows this. He sees it happen literally. And it happens to random people on the street. His friends become victims to these cyber psychos. And they become cyber psychos. It's all over the place. But he keeps going anyway. He keeps installing cyberware. And it's crazy. Like, not only are there like enemies and villains in the anime and video game, the setting of Night City is the real villain. Like the city itself doesn't reward good people. It doesn't protect you. It uses you. The corporations are at the top controlling everything, and everyone else, they're just disposable. The crew is stuck right in the middle of it, just trying to survive, while slowly getting pulled deeper into something they can't escape. And here is what made this hit even harder for me. I already experienced this world through Cyberpunk 2077, and like I said, I played it on PC, and I'm telling you, that game is absolutely beautiful. I just played it a second time last month, and even today, it is one of the most visually impressive games out there. The neon lights, the reflections from all the ray tracing, the atmosphere, the city feels alive in a way most games don't. And it's not just the visuals, the story is incredible too. And the characters in that game, they stick with you. And I mean, that's where I met my waifu, right? Judy Alvarez. Like, I'm not even going to pretend. She's actually one of my favorite characters of all time. If you guys have been watching this channel, you know I'm a total simp for Judy Alvarez. Like, I get it now. This must be how people felt about Aerith Gainsborough. I know, don't come after me. I'm a filthy peasant. But the Final Fantasy VII remake on PS4 was my first time meeting Aerith. And when I met her, I was just like, yeah, she's cool, but not life changing. Please don't beat me in the comments. So, what makes Edgerunners so cool is that it's placed in the same world as the video game. It's the same Night City, same corporations, same rules. If you've played the game, you recognize everything. There's cool little Easter eggs even throughout the anime. But you don't need to play the video game to enjoy the anime. And you don't need the anime to enjoy the game. Each stands on their own, but together they make the world feel bigger. I actually felt playing Cyberpunk 2077 a second time through, it made me have like a deeper connection with the anime. Like oh man, it's like so hard to talk about without spoiling. Like characters in a way are in the video game. You can find David's jacket, like just cool little stuff like that. Anyway, so when the anime is all over, that's what sticks with you. It's not just the action, not just the visuals, but the people, the choices and the consequences they had to endure. Even the smaller characters leave an impact, like Rebecca. Nothing feels like filler in the anime. Everything matters, and when it ends, it doesn't feel shocking. It feels inevitable. They just have perfect foreshadowing. The story stays with you long after you watch it. And that is not just a good anime, that's a good show. So I want to hear from you. What did you guys think about Cyberpunk Edgerunners after all this time? Did it hit as hard for you? Or am I overhyping it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read all of them, as you guys know, and I try to comment on all of them as well. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more. Alright, chooms, I'll catch you later. Peace.